He's not.
Rock, shake, pop, move it all around, girl, just don't stop. Dance, rock, shake, pop.
Back it up, now jump. Back it up, now jump. Jump. Back it up, now jump. Back it up, now jump.
This is the story of Death Row Records, where the streets were rough and the beats were hardcore. Started by Suge Knight, a ruthless CEO. With a roster so lit, they ran the game, yo. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and more. The West Coast sound, they were the ones to adore. But with all the success came a whole lot of drama. Jealousy and greed, it was like a black comma. I'm spitting fire on this beat, killing every verse. But now let's talk about a label known for its curse. Death Row Records, running by Suge Knight. But it's not just a record label, it's a way of life. Started in the 90s with some of the greats. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Tupac, they sealed their fates. The West Coast sound, they brought it to the forefront. But behind the scenes, there was a dark hunt. Death Row Records, we ride or die. Representing the hood, we keep it real fly. From the streets to the charts, we made history. The legacy lives on through our discography. Death Row Records, where you come to play. But once you're in, there's no turning away. From the top of the charts to the bottom of the pen. This is the story of Death Row Records till the very end. Trouble always seemed to follow this crew. But they didn't care, they did what they had to do. Money, power, and respect, that was their motto. But when the law came knocking, that's when things got real hard to swallow. Arrests, trials, and even murders. Death Row Records was like a soap opera, but with gangsta fervor. But amidst all the chaos, the music still shined. Even though the label was on the line. Tupac, the greatest of all time. His rhymes were raw, his flow was divine. But trouble followed them with every step. And it eventually led to his untimely death. The East Coast beef, it was like a war. But at the end of the day, it was all about the score. Biggie and Pac, legends in their own right. Their rivalry fueled the media's appetite. Death Row Records, we ride or die. Representing the hood, we keep it real fly. From the streets to the charts, we made history. The legacy lives on through our discography. Death Row Records, where you come to play. But once you're in, there's no turning away. From the top of the charts to the bottom of the pen. This is the story of Death Row Records till the very end. They'll make you a star, but at what cost? Selling your soul, your morals, your life, you're lost. From the streets to the studio, they'll mold you into their puppet. But when you're no longer making them money, they'll drop it. They'll make you believe they've got your back. But when the feds come knocking, they'll turn you in for smoking their crack tech. Tupac, Biggie, they were just casualties. Caught up in the crossfire of Death Row's fallacy. But as the years went by, things started to change. The artists left, and the label couldn't maintain. Suge Knight went to jail, and the label fell apart. It was the end of an era, but the legacy still lives in our hearts. They may be gone, but their music lives on. Death Row Records, a name that will never be gone. They may have had their flaws, but they paved the way for the rap and hip-hop industry to this very day. Death Row Records, we ride or die. Representing the hood, we keep it real fly. From the streets to the charts, we made history. The legacy lives on through our discography. Death Row Records, where you come to play. But once you're in, there's no turning away. From the top of the charts to the bottom of the pen. This is the story of Death Row Records till the very end.